You back to one of the big Ragu's great parts where he has great edge, and that's these military teams. Go ahead and give it to him, Big Ragu.
Yeah, so Navy has been quietly good on the defensive side, man. I mean, I had him again last week. I sprinkled on him with Tulsa. Not that I would say the wrong team was favored because Tulsa should have been favored in that role, but I think Navy was definitely the better team going into that game without question. They just have been playing. They've been playing some hard knocks football. They've been doing it quietly with the defense, and they had an offensive explosion last week against Tulsa. And what's to say about how they played last week, man? Now they got to play a team that's a little more capable offensively. Like we just got through talking about, UCF and SMU. But now this almost has a feel defensively like the UCF game, because I think Navy's defense is pretty good, quietly good. But Navy likes to play the unders. But believe it, they're 2-3 to the under, and they're 2-3 to the on the record, but they're 3-2 ATS. So they haven't been winning a lot of games, but they've been playing a lot better now and more recently. So I think if we go back and we look, let's see if we can figure out a Navy score up here. But I'll try to touch on SMU while we're doing that. So SMU. They're offensively, they're defensively challenged, So, and we're looking at a pretty good size number here, 12.5 and 57.5 on the is the numbers I got to work with. But Lavatai, he's thrown now he's got 500 yards with 2 touchdown passes, and what's his name, Fafana? You know about these guys because they're more up. It's not the Air Force. I keep thinking Air Force when I keep thinking about Navy as far as the talent goes. But, they've had a pretty good defense all the way around. They got 14 quarterback sacks so far this year and a pick. So they're starting to bring some pressure up front, which is nice. And I think the main thing with the SMU look here is, are they going to give Mordecai enough time to throw the ball and open up that offense a little bit? But they're hanging a pretty decent number. I mean, we're talking 2 touchdowns, but SMU, they give the optics of looking like they're scoring a lot of points and doing well, but they're 1-4 to the under, 1-4 to the under, and their record goes as they cover. They're 2-3 straight up, and they're 2-3 ATS. So they're kind of living where they're whether they win or lose. If they win, they cover. If they lose, they don't. So is that one of these spots here where we get SMU to, a big chalk, not big chalk, but 2 touchdown chalk basically, and they cover the number against a pretty decent Navy squad that's playing good at the current moment? Or does SMU have a really good game here, or do we put SMU on that upset alert again? And I hate I don't want to say I hate stepping in front of Navy, but they're playing so well right now, and I think they're probably the better gambling team, should I say, for the gamblers. Maybe not best to win the game outright, but as we go to the window and we take the points or we lay the points, I would almost have to say this is a spot that we can get behind Navy again. And until I lose, give me Navy, baby, Navy.
Uh-oh. Hey, I'm gonna fall out of this race because I said after Navy played Air Force, we'd never see Navy play the defense at the level that they played against Air Force. And here they are. They are playing at that same level last week, and I'm pretty sure that's going to carry over and keep going for them. So I don't know where to score Navy right now. I'm used to Captain Navy as a really poor team overall, and this year it looks like we on to something different. So I'm gonna stick with you, Big Ragu, and take whatever you take because I'm not jumping in front of Navy no more.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. SMU is, like I say, 1-4 to the under. So maybe we lean under too. And if SMU, if you like SMU, you got to like the over here. That's all I got to say. But if you like Navy, I think it correlates to the under. And I don't see, but unless Navy decides to destroy SMU like they did Tulsa, which I don't see them coming that strong again. But hey, you never know. They might be sitting on another big game. They got a lot of confidence coming in. and the American, the AAC, just with this SMU team, they haven't had a lot of tough looks, but that UCF thing really opened my eyes with SMU on the on their defense. So Navy's probably going to go to school on that and take advantage of them.
That's right.